Good evening, air gunners. This is Air Gunner's Edge, and I finally got the slug barrel for my FX Dreamline laminate in 22 cal. So I'm just gonna disassemble, put the new slug liner in, and put it back together. Pretty simple. Some videos out there already. Start with the Donnie silencer here. Try to anyways. There we go. Just unscrews. And you just want to unscrew the outside of the barrel counterclockwise. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is take my barrel band off. Been meaning to finally finish this up. This gives me a good excuse to finish this up. I already unscrewed it, and I have rubber pieces in between the set screw. There's not one mark on my barrel or on my tube. So a little plastic spacer in between the set screws never dings, mars, or any kind of mark on your barrel or tube. Okay, so that's all done. We're just gonna unscrew. A little bit of a pain in the butt to get a grip on it, but and if you've never taken yours apart, it's gonna be a little snug. I've had this apart twice. And it is apparently still snug. What it is also is I left the O-rings on the liner. My personal preference. You'll see people to tell you to experiment with them on and off, which is great. I have no issues with them on, so I leave them on. I do put a gel on them, silicone, before I reinstall them, and it makes it a little easier. Well, no one said this was fast and easy, but there we go. It's just the O-rings and I can feel them. That's why another reason is people leave them off is, well, mostly for this reason. All right. And there we go. There's more work than last time. Okay, anyways. So I believe this is a I'll let you know in a second actually. Very end, there is a flat spot on each side. That's where you unscrew it. Which unfortunately this is at a weird angle. Right, I'm using the number 11. I think, I don't know where my 10 is, but a 10 would be preferred. Now you remember when someone says a free-floating barrel, you have this holding the whole liner in, you have this supporting it, and you have this itself screwed into here supporting all this. So it's not all that free-floating to begin with, if you want to really think about it. Maybe not be politically correct, as I should say, but overall, you do have a lot of force put on this barrel. And I still prefer. All right, I'm going to grab. I'm hoping this comes out. I don't even know if I'm in focus. All right, I am. I've had this out before, but I'm still going to protect it. I usually have a piece of leather here, but I don't see it at the moment. So and my apologies, when I was talking before, there's an O-ring on here. This is what I was referring to. My apologies there. I was one step ahead. This is your barrel liner right here. And you notice the little mark, the ring on the end, goes in towards the receiver. So this is the original, and this is the slug liner. So I'm really not expecting huge amounts of difference. Maybe at 100 plus yards, which is a slug is designed for. All right, I'm gonna get this tape off. This is slug A. Little X-Acto knife here. Not even touching the barrel, I'm just cutting the top layer off. All right. So before I go putting this back in, obviously since I have this out, and anytime you take your barrel out, you should, I'm not going to say you should clean it. I'm due for a cleaning. Notice my accuracy was a little lower, but this is the time to clean out a barrel, especially a new barrel. I'm definitely going to clean out. But what I'm going to do also, go one step further, since most people stop there. Of course, I don't have my set of T-handled Allen wrenches offhand. Feels like a standard Allen wrench, which is not help. Give me 1 second. And that easy. My apologies for that. There we go. I've already had this off, so yours might be a little stiffer and more difficult to get out. Now, if I had a barrel kit, which I actually would love, but I'm going to save that for the FX MK2. I love this 22 just the way it is. I just wanted to try slugs with the 500 millimeter slug liner. Just didn't want to put this kind of money into the Dreamline. Beautiful gun and all, but I'm just not going to put that kind of money into this gun. I will wait for the FX. Definitely make sure these are all the way out. Not falling out, but you do not want to scratch anything while pulling this out. So there we go. And if you can see it, okay. There's a little notch right here, and it makes it almost impossible for you to put this in wrong. I'm sure somebody will. Nature of the beast, but yeah, don't ever force it until you feel that fall right into that notch, and you will have no issues. So the reason I did this, yep, there goes one of them, was the O-ring was still inside. Which here it is there. That's why I was trying to do this over this white blanket, so I did not lose any parts. The more comfortable I am with the workings of a gun, the better I feel about shooting one. I know any possibilities, if there's any air leaks, where it possibly could be coming from. Okay. So anyways, you would be changing all this, and you would actually pull out the pellet probe by disassembling this and pulling it out the rear. You would put the, say I want 25, you put the 25 one in, you change this over to the 25, you get the new barrel, whole assembly, liner and all that, because it is long, so whatever the liner is, everything else has to be the same length. So, alright, hope that helps anybody out. I'm gonna do a little stuff here, clean up, unless there's a little bit of grease and everything, but I'm gonna clean the barrel, throw it all back together, and I will shoot it where it is now. I am shooting 900 at an average with an 18 grain JSB. It seems to like that. This gun came stock at about 888 in an average. I boosted it up a little. I'm going to try the slugs there. I'm pretty much ready. I am low though, because I was trying these in every other single gun I had, and some actually shot them pretty good. But I got a few more of these coming, and we're going to go with the 17, 217s. Apparently these are what the slug liners are made to shoot, so we'll try that. Of course, I'm going to try the 218s with the heavier grain, but I'll stick with the 217s first, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, so hope this helps anybody out, and until next time, and get this all back together, and I will hopefully have some news for you on what this gun can and can't do with slugs. I may have to increase the pressure. We'll see when I get there. But this gun is amazing already at 100 yards with 18 grain JSB. I mean, incredible. Quarter size. I've done 10 holes in one ragged hole, I should say. Alright, until next time. And good shooting to anyone who's got it.